goat in the building.
Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And we're underway from Seattle. Here's Derek Young to return this. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
For first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10.
Hell no, I know.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. We're calling together a yard there. Bobby Okereke making that stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Darnold. It's a complete to Kenneth Walker. And he has him right near midfield here. It's
name Madden goal.
So 20 yards on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Here's Darnold, first and 10. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They'll pick up 14 yards on that one, and that gives the Seahawks the first.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Darnold now to throw. There's a screen out for Walker. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
Tackled back at the 41-yard line.
This is Walker on second.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's complete. Play made by Cup. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle.
Oh, Madden goal. There ain't no Madden goal. There ain't no Madden goal, man.
Exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of the game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, Kate. But here, they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And that's brought in for 2, Brian. That's going to put them up 8-0. Really a dream starting home for this team. They add on the 2-point try, and they are quickly up 8-0.
So much game left, but they trusted that even if the conversion failed, they can make up those points over the course of the game. But even more than that, Kate, what they've done now to this home crowd to get them off their seats, I can't wait to hear the volume when the defense hits the field.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now here's Cam Scannable on the ground. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. A Mafe bringing that play to a halt.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. That pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, 1st down.
Now right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Darts out of the shotgun. The throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And that one goes for a gain of 11.
Back up from that TV.
New York first down. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. The Seahawks with an early lead. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Running with Scannaboo. We're working a couple yards past the line. Tackle made by DeMarcus Lawrence.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's Scannaboo on 2nd down. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants finish off their opening drive.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
So darting this offense, getting set to go for 2.
The Giants will line up
Back to throw. Catches it at the 1. And he runs this in. That's going to knock this game up at 8 apiece.
to kick off for New York.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. It's the same thing.
Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Third and long for him here. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs. So the ball on the midfield stripe now after that big play. It's 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Walker. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
The tackle made by Bobby Okereke. The tackle made back at his own 49.
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. He's almost to the markers. His effort takes it to the 40. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Walker trying to run for the 1st. And they make the stop. We're going to say about the 37-yard line. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. We've set of downs from 37. Going on 1st. Here's Darnold. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Giants get the football on the 1st turnover of the contest. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right?
Yeah.
That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks take possession down inside the 30 after the interception. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Setting up the screen. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Brought down back at the 29-yard line.
Throwing here, Darnold. Hits him on the out route. That's a move to work. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. The Giants using their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st down and goal to go.
Right on the doorstep now. Here's 1st and goal from inside the 1. Walker reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get some late points and the lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Donald and the Seahawks getting set to try for 2.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to try and throw it here. Rolling left, behind some time, and he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
Jason Myers.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
From the gun, here's Dart. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. He's got it deep downfield. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Timeout calls, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. Scatterboo now from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Back to throw, here Starks. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scatterboo. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Offense is set, 1st and 10. Looking inside the red zone. Brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here goes Dart to the air. And the defender comes away with it. And the Seahawks will start with it in the 4th after an interception to end the quarter.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
Taking a deep shot here. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Jason Myers to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Pulled in by his back. Scatterboo. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Completed over the middle. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. Looking quickly here.
16 yards. And the Giants first down.
On first down, this is Scatterboo. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. A tackle made at the 47. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 7-yard pickup.
To throw, here's Dart. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Going on third, here's Dart. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions, and now push them to fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Bronk. They're going for it, 4th and 3. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off. On the handoff, here's Scatterboo. He's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On the sneak, here's Dart. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
4th down? Absolutely. 3rd down? Sure, why not? But 2nd and short? It's not too often you see a sneak right there. But hard for me to really criticize when you move those chains.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. They give right side. It's Scatterboo. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You could feel it from the jump. That call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Giants football.
Let's get it. Appreciate everybody for stopping by, man. Super Bowl Sunday. Live on YouTube, man. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you like the content. Hit the thumbs up button, man.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. He's going to keep this one. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
That's all you could really expect from a sneak, Kate. 1, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, well, that leaves me and I think many scratching our heads.
And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Scatterboo. He's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made inside
Fuck!
at the 2.
How y'all didn't stop him?
They've got a 1st and goal.
I love watching those running backs do their drill, especially in practice where they just keep those legs turning. They keep those legs moving for situations just like that one.
And he's going to be touched down a yard shy of that marker. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Giants down by a touchdown. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. He'll try to do it himself. And he's in for the touchdown. The Giants find a way to tie it late.
Touchdown, Giants.
So it was touchdown or bust here on this drive, Brock. A field goal wouldn't have done it, but they get the score they needed, and now a critical extra point forthcoming.
And now what I love, the pressure shifts to the other sideline. They do have some time left on the clock, and remember, all they're going to need is a field goal to go out and steal this one in the end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants take the lead on that successful kick. Gano ready to send this away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned. So they'll bring this out to the 35.
At their own
This is where I shine at.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Rolling out to his left. Maybe a bit of desperate. That's complete inside the 35. This gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line. The Giants using their first timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Running left, here's Walker. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
At the Giants' 10-yard line.
Running with Walker again. He lost the football. And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7. Ooh, let's give him a second there. Give him a sec. I'm going to imagine his heart's probably going, what, 150, 160 beats per minute right now, Brock, after nearly losing that fumble.
Yep, and it wasn't just a ball he dropped there. It was at least 3 points, too. But fortunately, that ball stays with him in the red zone. And now I'm really curious. It's one of those moments, Kate. Will they put the ball back in his hands, trust him again to hold on to it, and maybe go get that touchdown you know he so badly wants?
The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Well, they've certainly got the field goal.
I'm the Madden god. I don't play.
First here and goal to go. Walker takes this the wrong way. That's a loss all the way back to the 5. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
So the penalty takes some of that distance away. Things tightening up here for 2nd and goal. Walker again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. Last thing they wanted to do was make this field goal try easier, but they were jumpy, and they did just that. Following that flag against the defense, 2 yards to the marker now on 3rd down. Walker. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal.
An 18-yard attempt.
That one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
I know that was a kick he could make in his sleep, but with the game on the line, he delivered.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Game might not be over just yet, though, Brock. You got a flag out there, and that could mean an on-time down. Let's see. So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. And it took everybody at the end. First to set up that
Madden,
and then for him to go out and win it with that accurate kick. Get the fuck out of here, but a great show of resiliency to fight back and steal it away. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners, as we say so long from Seattle.
I'm back.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Miami Dolphins.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And we are underway from Miami. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Devon Achane. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
All right, fellas, listen up. Ready. Out.
A give, running with the H-in. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
He was taken down.
That's Reek Woolen with a great play to get him for a loss.
When coaches stress their defense being physical, they don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked off by Nicky Manwari. And the Seahawks are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. First carry here for Ken Walker. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First down. A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Seattle.
Play action. It's Darnold. Open man left side. Shaheed has it. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 20.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Kenneth Walker scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Seahawks take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to throw for the 2 with Darnold. That's caught. It's caught. And it's 8-0.
8. Dolphins nothing. Jason Myers to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage.
I don't play. Well, I've been on that nigga. I've been on that nigga.
And get your offense moving.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
Brings up third down.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter.
Do the right thing now.
Second quarter from Miami, it's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
Fuck out the going for it.
Down, they're going for it. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And it's incomplete. They did not convert. And they turn it over. Boy, a real head scratch.
Don't fucking play. Got the niggas quitting. Yeah. Check out my partner, see what my boy doing. See what my nigga Bucket Eli Gaming doing. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to Bucket Eli Gaming, man, on YouTube. Oh, my nigga 8 and 9, okay. Good. Game 1 street. Cracking the ranks.
It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Dallas Cowboys and the Seattle Seahawks. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're underway from Seattle. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Now Darnold off the play action. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
11-yard loss on the play. Brings up third down.
Third and long for him here. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up fourth and long. Here I am flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
Into the crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Jamar James makes the play. And the Cowboys take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. That's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
First down from the 42. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a long, so it's going to be third down.
Such a cool picture right there of shock and shed. That's what these D tackles work on in the league. You got to shock that offensive blocker, you got to shed him, and you got to make that tackle for loss. Well done.
Prescott now on third down. Into the hands of Pickett. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Offense in the hurry up here. Prescott set to pass. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown Dallas. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Extra point for Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. There's a screen now for Walker. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
throw at this level, with so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Now Darnold, fourth down. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Cowboys are going to have possession at their own 46.
Result of the play is a turnover.
So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
And he's got it. It's in close. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. Williams crosses the goal line for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 13-0 lead. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. I gotta say, he looked like he'd make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And, Kate, I know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field, and now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's going to hear about it, and they don't mind, because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with first and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Play fake. Darnold. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down. Offense up to the line fast. They need some extra time to think over third and long. We've got a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. From the gun, Darnold. Complete beyond the marker. And he has this to the opposing 35.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
Finds him over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
This is Walker on second. Ooh, got him close to the line again. Down to the 25. Third and maybe a yard. And dose of the hurry up here.
Brings up third down.
Darnold with it on third and short. Into traffic. Complete. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Seahawks
Throwing on first. Here's Darnold. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. It's inside the 10. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Throwing here, Darnold. Dump off, caught by his back. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks make it a one-score game before halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Seahawks 8.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. On the return, here's Jalen Tolbert. Showing a little burst so far. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. He beams one, deep right side. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
Prescott's pass intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and 10.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Darnold now to throw. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
On 2nd and 10 now, Darnold. Oh no, they get him yet again! Savon Rebel with the pick. And the Cowboys get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
I think they were going to be grateful just to get the ball back, but now look at where they're getting it, Kate. This is already inside field goal range. I promise you this, they're going to be disappointed if they don't get at least 3 points off that takeaway.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Working quickly here. To throw, Prescott. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. We get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Screen here for Williams. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and more importantly, to stop it.
And he is stopped a long ways from that line of game. They force a turnover on downs.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense is having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. Now Seattle going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Darnold. Space pass from 35. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Darnold, 1st and 10. He throws a bullet deep to the right, and they pick him off again! Deron Bland has it. And the Cowboys get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
That deficit, that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
Trying for the deep ball. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. The defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Trying to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. Ernest Jones with the pick. And they're going to score. It's a pick 6 for Seattle.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody. They get the job done.
All right, they're lining up for 2, trying to take a lead into the locker room at halftime.
The Seahawks will line
All
up
right, they're going to throw for it. And he gets into the end zone. Not a bad way to end the first half. Adding an octopus as time expires.
16. Cowboys 14.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. That is Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt. I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You can know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, and now a chance to add to this lead.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw, here's Darnold. This one's caught. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now Darnold off the play action. Buying some time left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Now an inside give to Walker. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a game down to the 1. 5 yards on the play, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Here's another 4. And this is going to end behind a line. A great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it now on 4th and goal.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
They want the touchdown on 4th and goal. They're going for it from the 3.
Ready!
Looking to throw. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks push their lead further to start the half. Cooper Kupp, the touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
And he's got it. So they get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Turpin with a return. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing again is Dak. And they pick him up again.
I don't fucking play. I don't fucking play. When I seen he got the Cowboys, I knew I was going to win. I knew it.
The depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth.
Cowboys always fold. This nigga fold. Even on the games, the nigga fold.
You could do some serious damage.
Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Darnold looking to throw.
Man been up 14-0. He is scoring 6. This ain't even up 14-0. Live on YouTube, man. Live on YouTube. We live on YouTube. 38th Bams Pound. We are live on YouTube.
Jason Myers to kick
A quick
off
chance
for
at
Seattle.
redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Turpin with a return. Making some progress here. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10. At their own
1st and 10 from the 32. Back to the air. Prescott after that pick. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
First and 10, Prescott. From deep to the left side.
Give me that shit, man. Fuck, man. Give me that shit, nigga. Give me that shit, nigga. What the fuck,
Taken away
man?
once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game. Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception into a
I got
touchdown.
5 picks
and
this
now
game. Let's
now
go.
we get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that. Every defensive preaches it. But when you could score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge, huge results for your team.
Walker on 1st down. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
1st and 10.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First and 10, Darnold.
I am the fucking truth.
He's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So they'll be set up with a 1st and goal when we come back. The Seahawks
Look at that shit, man. That man, he scored since the first quarter when he got them 2. Dak doing Dak Prescott shit.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Red, 80. Red. We're going to sign.
Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks put up even more points in a win. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to win right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
And that one's gone. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the 4th.
I done scored. I'm on a 40-0 run, man. I'm on a 40-0 run, man.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Tolbert now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
These 4 minutes, you could be playing somebody else in the first quarter of another game, beating on them probably. But this is over for
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, kill.
Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Dumps it off to his running back. Gets up the edge to the 35. He'll finally be taken down right along the 40. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. It only took him 1 play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. Throwing on 1st is Prescott. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson.
I tried to pick that shit, boy. You lucky, boy. You
Finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You guys, that Prescott,
Here's a reset. Here we go.
You guys, that.
Prescott on 1st and 10. Off his back foot, he's going to hurl this one deep. He's got it inside the 10.
Yeah, you got your little touchdown.
The Cowboys making the scoreboard look a touch better. George Pickens the touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just
come on now, you pushing it. Nah, I let you do all that. You pushing it.
And this is going to be caught.
Okay.
Aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back.
Come on, man. This the hands. They ain't far.
Well, the Cowboys are saying they have it, and it looks like they do. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. 1st and 10 from the 43.
Let's go. Appreciate everybody for stopping by, man. Live on YouTube, 38th Bam Spam. We are on a 3-game win streak, man.
Darnold bails out of the pocket quick.
3-game win streak.
He's running with it. And he's going to be hit sent out after about a gain of 1 or 2 yards there.
We are on the race to the top 100. We are currently ranked in the 14,000 area.
And yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
After this win right here, let's see if he cracked 10,000.
Handoff running left, Walker. Trying to find his way back to the middle, but he's stopped after a yard. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Cowboys bringing out an extra defensive back on third. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on third down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Here's a screen now for Walker. Gets the space right side. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. That'll be incomplete to start the new set.
Tighten up, man. Tighten
Trying
up.
to find his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. They're going to pass it here. Catch is made in close. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
On 3rd down, Walker. And he gets in.
I make plays happen. I make plays happen.
Seahawks keep adding that 4th quarter lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
He's almost there, but no, they stopped him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion.
Come on, man. You could have been quit, man. I had you up 40 to 4. You had me up 14-0 first quarter. Didn't score all the way to the 4th quarter.
Right
you scored.
Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So
man, why you didn't quit, man? You
wasting
our time. You wasting our time. I could be playing.
Line come the Cowboys. Good
I could have been.
spot here.
I could have done it been in the 2nd quarter of another game by now. Man, you should have been quit. Tighten up. Now you just want to sit there. Do all this shit. It don't matter how many more times. Score. You can score 2 more times, man. Look at this shit, man. You just giving me free interception. That should be offensive pass interference or something.
Well, that was almost one of those nice trick plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Down the field, he's got Lamb. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
I should have been playing coverage on
That's a 29-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
We're going to see it. I'm going to see that.
Looking from the pistol, Prescott.
Oh, look at that.
He's got it at the 6. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys putting up points in a game decided. George Pickens the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Now this one has been a long game, no doubt. But hey, something positive to look back on.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
They thought you were decent, and then you became not decent.
Well, maybe some second guessing of that play after the miss. I think it was just an instant of the defense guessing the call correctly and right on the spot.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick.
Fans don't want to see you no more.
And it looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick.
I'm about to score 50.
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
50.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Walker. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
It's second and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Staying with Walker. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
This man really calling timeouts, bro.
Taken by the Cowboys. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Man called timeout.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. He's wound up for him.
So you just
Jason Myers
immaculate
out there now to try
territory.
and field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. The distance, but headed well left. No hold their lead at 18.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Into the hands of Pickett. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners, as we say so long from Seattle.
Hey, get the fuck on, JoJo. Bye, JoJo. Get the fuck on. Bye, JoJo. Bye. Fuck out. Man, like I ain't talking to your super ass. Ain't dog. Foot outside. See what our ranking is. See if we crack the top 10,000. I was just 14,000. How the heck I made it to 16? That's crazy. Hmm. I could go on a 15-game win streak, I could
Welcome,
probably crack
football
the top
fans, to the
5,000.
birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Seattle Seahawks and the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And away we go at the link. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
No touchdown. No touchdown.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he takes it ahead for a 4-yard pickup there to begin our game.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start
I need to go on a
planned for in this
15-game
one.
win streak right now so I can crack the top 5,000. Let's go.
Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. Trying on 4th down. Here's Hurts. Chased out to it, and they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Now, advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Darnold now to throw. Gets his tight end on the corner out. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Seahawks. 1st down.
They'll go with Walker on the counter. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's Darnold. Has it in close. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. So our first score of the game here is they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Well, maybe stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often, but tight ends, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they win his way for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys, security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass, like a great post in basketball. You know how to finish.
And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
1st at the 48-yard line.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
Send the tight end in motion left. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Pass complete to Goddard. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And they're going to have first and goal when we begin our 2nd quarter. So we're through 1. 8-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back and excited to start the 2nd. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. They're going to run with Barkley. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Just everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Buying some time right. And they take this in for the score. The Eagles can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown.
Boy, Jalen Hurts would have broken his ankle in
We
real
know
life
you can do
doing
it in
that.
different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains, the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down, and he just put on a show.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. And he hits the extra point. A little surprised they wouldn't go for 2 in the tie, but at least he made it, so the lead falls to a single point. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Here's Derinkion to return this.
The Seahawks take over.
Man, that was the luckiest tackle in history.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
A loss of 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Throwing here, Darnold. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Looking quickly here.
15 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
10 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
Walker now from the gun. A lot of space ahead. Still going inside the 35. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grow the lead to 7. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Jason Myers to kick
Here's
off.
Myers now to handle the kickoff. Tank Bigsby here with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10.
No touch. No touch.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. Just a minute, 59 seconds remaining in our first half of football. More football from the link coming up in just a moment.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer, crowd left Yeti.
Going to the ground again on first. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Great.
At the 43-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
It's a screen to Barkley. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a fourth down. Well, this one's interesting, right, Brock? It was a good play overall defensively, but you still come away maybe a little upset knowing a pick would have taken away a field goal try altogether.
And that's what they're thinking defensively. And offensively, as a quarterback, you take a big old sigh of relief. Thankful that mistake didn't cost you points.
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Sidney Brown makes the play. And the Eagles will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. So first and 10 now from the 30. Hurts now from the gun. Headed out right. Now he takes it. The pass falls incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's second and long. He rolls to his right. Pulled in by Johnson along the sideline. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
It's a field goal. I don't play.
Through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL.
Shit, I thought you were gonna go for that bit.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
Hey, but after you caught a sweet, hey, you just caught a sweet pick right there. I would have went for it. Fuck it.
Return. Showing a little burst so far. And an extra there sets him up almost at midfield.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. And in the hands of his running back, Walker. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked
back, appreciate everybody for stopping by. We are live on YouTube. 38 Bam Spam live on YouTube.
He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Jacoby Dean in on the tackle.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's
trying to get us a 15-game win streak to crack the top 5,000.
After the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
Huh?
To throw.
Live on YouTube.
There's a screen out for Walker.
Yeah, no, I was talking to the people on my channel.
That's one of those situations.
Hell yeah, live on YouTube.
On my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away.
38th Bam, number 38th Bam Spam.
Negative play for your offense.
Shit, I ain't got that many.
Completed over the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
5 people was watching us just a second ago.
They'll try to throw.
Roll to 500 subscribers. Oh, he dropped it! He dropped it!
It's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important
number 3, number 8, Bam
Spam. If you know anything about this guy, though, he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
He'll bowl his way in for a 4-yard pickup.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create
It's intercepted.
I needed that.
Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking...
God damn, you ain't gonna block 81? Fuck.
Start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step up. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Well, they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Play fake, Darnold.
Oh, man, I threw that shit in traffic.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
I got him, coach.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Easy first down right here. Easy first down right here.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. They'll throw for it.
Oh, he was open. He was open over there. I should have threw it to him.
They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
My bad.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Oh, that's a pick. He was discombobulated.
He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. So it'll be second down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Defense.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Dotson now in motion right. Throwing again on second down. Hurts. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks are
My
going to
defense is immaculate,
mark at
man.
the 38.
One thing I got is defense.
They'll take over first and 10.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Darnold to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. They're going to take him down right along the 30.
Complete to Ken Walker. 8 yards on the
Come on, let's get to the fourth quarter.
second and 2. At the Eagles' 30-yard
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Seahawks with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead. Offense is set. This is second and 2. Here's Walker running right. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Cut out left. And they're turned away on third and short. Actually might have lost a yard. And that's going to bring up fourth down. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout.
I believe in my
And with
defense.
another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game.
A 49-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. And that grows their lead to 12.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
Here they tearing up the internet box and say your opponent is experiencing network difficulties. Let's go. Let's fucking go, man. Okay, we in the 13s now. Let's go. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Yo, what's up, T-Man?
First carry here for Kenneth Walker III. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Ball on the 30 now. Here's a second down and 9. Here's Darnold. On the shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. On third down, here's Walker. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Man,
he lost a big chunk, 6 yards there. It leads to fourth down. On fourth down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at the 20. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw caught by Flowers. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be second down.
He steps out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
To throw is Jackson. And he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up.
Hit that old ass nigga Hopkins. Hit that old ass nigga.
Not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
So following the fumble recovery, here's Darnold. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A.J. Barner from 6 yards away. And the Seahawks are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. So here's Darnold now as he'll lead his guys up to go for 2.
The Seahawks will line
They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up, then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They've just got to find a way to get it done.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off. and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And that falls to the ground incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Jackson now. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 43. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. 6-0 our score after 1. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down. Here's Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot.
Got that motherfucking defense, nigga. Let's go. A 5-game win streak. Let's go.
Renamed in late 2020, there's a look at Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Coming up, well, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks and themselves.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And the Seahawks have picked it up.
Let's go. I got the real Seahawks. Let's go. I got the real one.
At the 12-yard line. Well, it's hard enough to play on the road in this league as it is, but to start on the road with a fumble on the opening kickoff, just not the precedent you obviously want to set.
Not at all, and now it's just words because they've talked about it all week. From the time they start game planning for this one, remember, going into hostile territory, we have to set the tone right in the beginning, and they do the exact opposite.
They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. And they're in on the first play from scrimmage. Our crew and you and I, we better strap in here.
That's what's commonly known as quick strike. Points on the board. This could be a fun game.
That's caught. And it's very quickly 8-0. They wasted no time showing how aggressive they're going to be in this game. They get the quick score, and then they go for 2, CD.
Surf's up, partner. And when surf's up, you ride the wave. They felt great about that quick drive, put it in the end zone. Why not go for 2? They felt comfortable with the play call that they had.
And the home crowd loves it.
Jason Myers to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And running with power here. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
Their own 30-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. And they'll run. And right away, he lost the football.
Real Ravens. The real motherfucking throwback Ravens now.
29-yard line.
Throwback Raven defense.
This defense, Charles, very opportunistic here early. A second fumble recovery in this first quarter of play.
Yeah, you mentioned the right word, opportunistic and aggressive, because once they got the first fumble recovery, they were eager to get a second one, and sometimes they just come in bunches. On the flip side, they've got to figure out how to hold the ball because the play call.
Let's go. We are live on YouTube. Live on YouTube.
Give them 3 on first
Top
down.
ranked 10,000 players, nigga. Yeah, you playing against a top ranked player, nigga.
Now Darnold. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll get this complete to the tight end Barner. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. Showed off the juke, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6-yard line. The first down screen pass, good for 5. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6.
Here we go, set. Reset.
A play fake, and it's Darnold. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. 3rd and 5.
It's now 3rd and 5.
Reset.
Back to throw, Darnold. Oh, tries to
Well, that nigga threw that shit away, Sam. Tighten up, Sam. Oh, threw that bitch away, boy. Good shit. You don't get no more lucky one like that. You ain't going.
Take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets him on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick 6.
And I know from experience throughout the week when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick 6s and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
So 8-8 our score now as he'll
That was the luckiest shit I've seen all day. Good shit.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Under pressure now.
Man, what happened to the offensive line? Where you going at?
Leonard
I was
Williams,
on break.
number 6,
What's going on?
got the sack that time. Clock runs, less than a minute to go in an entertaining first quarter of play. Darnold. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over.
Come on now,
that
Smith.
time, and it's gonna lead to
Come
third
on
down.
now.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 8-8 the score after one on EA Sports. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Walker. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
And remember, this is a running back that fumbled on the previous drive, but fortunately for them, nothing came of it. And I think when that happens, sometimes coaches can lean a little more on forgive and forget. So he's right back out there and running again.
They run again with Walker. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. And Shaheed going to go in motion. And they'll try the air now with Darnold. They'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 23 yards, the final tally.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Leonard Williams forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. All tied up, 8 apiece with 2 minutes on the clock. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's Darnold. And he's going to go down again. Derek Hall in there that time to get him to the turf.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is 1.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Leonard Williams. That's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up 4th down.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
On 4th down, Darnold. He'll try to do it himself. Going up top for Cup. And he overshot.
Let's fucking go.
A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Ernest Jones there for the tackle. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. To throw is Darnold. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to have
that's just fuck ass shit.
32-yard line. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Darnold. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Will go down as a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Darnold now to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Walker. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Man in motion left. That's Smith and Jigba. Now it's Darnold. He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete. But the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And it is caught at the 7-yard line. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Second and 6 with the ball on the 7. They'll look to throw again. Touchdown! A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point up and through by Myers. And they will take a 7-point lead. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. A final shot before the break. Darnold has it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the...
And Darnold going to be intercepted for the third time. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Cooper Kupp, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on.
What the fuck? The computer's literally standing around and watching me get the ball. What the fuck?
Now up to 14. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best
Offensive
of the game,
line ain't blocking
you're going to have
nothing.
games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you
Niggas ain't did
respond,
shit since
not
the
just the
first
types of
fucking
plays
quarter.
that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. He's to the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Jackson Smith-Njigba, 89 yards. And the Seahawks have got it back to within a score. The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for two. They're going to throw for the two with Darnold. And this one incomplete. So they went for the two. They don't get it.
The score is Seahawks 22, Seahawks 14.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up.
There he goes, right side. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Kenneth Walker, 56 yards. And the Seahawks have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Seahawks 14. Jason Myers.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry.
He's got a man, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big pickup of 38. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. A shotgun snap for Darnold. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now. Here's Darnold. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Nicky Manwari.
Hate playing against the same team. That should be so weak.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown L.A. as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Washington Commanders and the Los Angeles Rams. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. We welcome you. That's the punter, Ethan Evans, to get this started. Off we go from Southern California. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The man in motion is Burks. Now, faking the give. Forced to his right. He's going to air one out right away.
Man, that's so fucking lucky, man. That shit was big. That's bullshit.
Touchdown, Commanders. Oh, man, what a start to this one, Greg. Right out of the gate, first play of the game.
That shit wouldn't even let me jump, man. That shit's so easy.
I don't think the fans have settled into their seats, Mike. I mean, you talk about a fast start. There was no settling into this one. This play caller wanted to attack early, and boy, did he ever.
Rams nothing. Jake Moody to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, this is Blake Corum. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
To throw right away is Stafford. Open man, downfield is Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
32. Stafford now to throw on 1st down. On the run to the right, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
A big loss on the play.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a
Bitch
massive
ass
loss.
nigga, let the fucking block go.
Understand when the
Fuck,
pocket breaks
71.
down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
A big hole. And he will go all the way. Luka Nakua. Touchdown, Rams.
Touchdown, Rams.
Stafford has his guys set. He'll try to add 2 more after the touchdown.
The Rams will
Look to throw. That is incomplete.
Father did that there to call pass interference. That shit, they wild.
They're going to remain down by a point.
Rams 6.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This one is going to sail
Washington
through
will
the
take
end
over
zone
first and
for a
10
touchback.
at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Now it's the Arizona product that is Corey Merritt. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
A 7-yard pickup.
Right back to Merritt. Good running there. Getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there. And a first down.
The ball carrier.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. A run here. It's Chris Rodriguez. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Hey, check that. Street. Here we go.
Now this time they'll look to throw. That's to Corey Merritt. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards.
They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Commander's first down.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. Can you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat? Because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made.
Back to throw. A screen set up for Merritt. And he will get into the end zone. Corey Merritt. Touchdown, Washington.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. And that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. On the return, here comes Corum. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On play action, it's Stafford. He's got his man, Devontae Adams. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
A gain of 15 yards.
About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down. So, first and 10 here now at the 38. To throw is Stafford. moving outside the pocket, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
15 yards. That's another Rams first down.
First down, Stafford. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
A loss of 5
Jacob
brings up
Martin
second and 15
in there for the sack, worked his way
47-yard line.
through. It's a loss of 5.
22.
Second down, it's Stafford. Finds Nakua on the slant. And will be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Second quarter now, Rams in control of the football as they've got it with first and 10.
Ready.
Stafford working from the pistol. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Stafford. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
A loss of 3 brings up second and goal at the 12-yard line.
Now a second down throw for Stafford. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Hey, 50. Yellow 80. Yellow 80. Real right, 22. Sit on.
Now Stafford on third and goal. And he'll take it on in. Tyler Higbee. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Big Lion. Ready. Ready.
To throw is Daniels on first and 10. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
Ready, ready. Ready, ready. Japanese skip him. Hurt, hurt. Right there, hurt. Check, smash. Ready, ready.
Daniels with a give to Kronsky Merritt. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Two nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
First down, Commander.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many.
And he'll take this one in. Terry McLaurin, touchdown Commanders. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty. because it ended up in a touchdown. So they decided to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Jake Moody to kick off.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. On the return, here comes Corum. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
It's Stafford throwing from the pistol. That's out wide to Williams. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 20-yard line.
Stafford now on 2nd down. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
3rd and long. Throwing, Stafford. He gets this complete, finding Adams. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
The Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the
to the air again. Stafford toward the middle of the field.
Well, damn, Stafford, who the fuck you were trying to give it to? The other team?
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Right.
Tackled back at the 35-yard
line. Oh, type of shit. Oh, there you go. There you go. You gonna drop it? Come on.
Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down.
Man, Puka, get your bitch ass up.
They took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Throw downfield and hauled in by Samuel. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Moving to his right. He's going to run it. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9. 2nd and inches.
At their 48-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the 1st down.
And the Washington 1st down.
To throw is Daniels. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down.
Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. 1st and 10. Daniels gonna throw again. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's gonna be knocked down hard behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. One final throw before the break. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This one from 54 yards out. Moody's kick is good. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Moody to kick off.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Now a first down throw for Stafford. Open man, downfield, it is Adams. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
21 yards.
That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Set. Yellow lady. Yellow lady.
On the carry, it's Williams. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
It's another run here for Williams. They get this to about midfield. Mikey Seymour still that time makes the play.
A gain of 2.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
250. Omaha, ready to move. Hey, 5-0.
3rd and 2. Stafford. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off, and it's a turnover.
Them motherfuckers ain't blocked shit, man.
On first down, Krusky Merritt has it. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out? It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
He'll tuck it and take off. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Here's Rodriguez. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Washington.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Hey, check that. Street. Let's go now.
Here's Daniel. A screen set up for Krosky Merritt. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Third and long, and here's Daniels. He'll try and get there on the ground.
That's a really good effort on third down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
Ready.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Commanders will extend their lead.
14.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
53, ready. Set.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. He'll complete it to Adams. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Rams first down.
Stafford now to throw on first down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact. And really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
That's caught downfield by Smith. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Rams first down.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Williams. Not much happening there. Just a short game. 2nd and goal. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Here's Stafford. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Stafford. It is brought in the end zone. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Rams. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Big spot for the Rams as they'll try to add a two-point conversion now.
The Rams will line up for the two-point conversion.
Stafford. That is hot. And they get the two-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready? Check, man. Check, man. Ready? Ready.
Daniels now on first down. Finding room at midfield. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Traylon Burks. Touchdown, Washington. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a two-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a two-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
22.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Jake Moody to kick off.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 1-yard line.
Hey, 50. Get set. Yellow 20.
From his own end zone, it's Stafford. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's over the middle and intercepted.